Oh, we gotta love love. We gotta love love. It's the month of love, and we are celebrating that. And we're celebrating it in the kitchen with some delicious tapas, some cooking, yes. And this morning we welcome back a rather familiar face to the kitchen, Chef Kelly. She's here. Now, if you haven't seen Kelly for a while, and also doesn't know what she do, she doesn't just cook, she does a lot of other things because she's really working hard behind the scenes, ensuring that you get the up-to-date traffic and weather reports, and also listening to all of your WhatsApps that you send through, those voice notes. She goes through every single thing, so none of you are missed in terms of that. You know what I mean? But we've grabbed her from the control room to whip up two of our crew members' favorite tapas, crispy deep-fried olives that I've never had in my life, and some delicious marinated tomato and feta crostini.
Exciting.
It sounds very exciting. Kelly, it's lucky to have you in the kitchen.
It's so good to be back here, and it's been a while since I've been this side of the counter.
Well, thank you for coming out of the control room. Is everything sorted at least? Nothing's going to go wrong or...
After this, I'll be heading out.
You'll be heading just...
Doing my thing. Yeah, doing my thing.
Okay, hundreds. All right, so deep-fried olives and marinated tomato and feta crostini.
So these are two special tapas that we have here today because we are creating two of our crew members' favorite tapas. So this is Tiffany's over here, the deep-fried olives.
Tiffany's also part of our food content plan,
Yes, and then Mo, our auto-queue operator, is the tomato and feta.
Right.
Bruschetta. So we'll start with the olives.
Okay.
So it's quite easy, you want to get pitted olives because, I mean, who wants to put an individual olive?
Yeah.
So it's convenient. You can get these. Just make sure that you dry them on some paper towel. We've dried them.
All right. Or if you have a olive pitta at home, then you can use that. Okay.
You can use that as well, yeah. So we'll be starting off with our egg yolk. You can just whisk that over there.
That I will do for you gladly. I've never had a deep fried olive.
Me too.
Really?
Yeah. It will be my first time. So we're just going to season our breadcrumbs with some paprika, some black pepper, and garlic powder.
Righto.
You can season it however you like, really, but today we'll be doing these.
Okay, I want to see how this is going to go down.
Yeah.
So any specific way to prepare the olives? Because I know when they get like room temperature, they obviously go quite soft, especially if they don't have the pip in and if it's kind of that type of olive. So can you kind of put them in the freezer maybe?
No, so what we're going to do is once we batter or panay, this is a process called panaying.
Panaying?
So it's essentially just making sure that your food item, whether it is an olive, a piece of meat, a vegetable, is just covered with flour and then deep fried so that it obtains this crispy outer layer.
Understand. Right, so it's going to go in there?
Yeah, you can just... Okay.
Just want to quickly make sure that the hands are clean because I feel this is going to get messy.
It could, yeah, it could.
It could, yeah. It could definitely. Okay.
So I'll just add the olives for you over here.
Thank you.
You can use the fork. Just dust them in some flour.
Oh, it looks like I'm going to go hunting for a few now. Okay, so there's a good dusting, and then?
And then you're putting it into the egg wash, or...
Can I put all of them?
Yeah. Try and shake off the excess flour. You don't want it to be clumpy.
All right. Mm-hmm. Just like so. Oh, so just a little light covering.
Yeah. And then once you shake them, give them a good shake, then you're going to add them to our seasoned breadcrumbs.
Okay, so what I'll do, I'll just quickly roll them around.
You see, it could get messy, but...
Yeah, I see. But I'm just quickly covering them. Okay, cool. They look like pretty covered.
Yeah, they're good. Then you can go ahead and...
Get them in there. In the little breadcrumb bath.
Awesome. Once you get it going with that, I'll just dust them with some breadcrumbs.
Ooh, nice and messy. Okay.
And you want to kind of gently, it's good, but you want to kind of gently pat them down just so that
so you get like it sticks down.
Yeah.
All right.
And these aren't ready quite yet because you were speaking about whether you're putting it in the freezer or making sure that it's cold. So with any deep fried item, you want to make sure that it's either cold or frozen.
Yes.
I think it's best if it's frozen so that the batter remains like
intact.
I
see what you mean, yeah.
Yeah.
And then then they come out looking like this.
Little
tiny little bolletjes, yeah.
So we'll place them on a plate and then into the fridge for about 15 minutes, 10 minutes.
Okay.
The longer the better, but not more than an hour.
Right.
And then we're just gonna gently fry them in some oil, vegetable oil, or any neutral oil that you have.
So you're just checking that it's hot enough?
Yeah, it's not quite hot, but we'll give that a minute or two.
Yeah.
And
so
then
we can potentially move on to the other side so long.
Yeah, but before we move there, when you serve them, you're gonna use we're gonna dry them on some paper towel just to gather that excess oil.
Excess oil.
Yeah, there we go. And then you can serve it with some lemon, some parsley, even some tzatziki like we have over there.
I can't wait to try
I
it.
prefer creme fraiche just because I'm a tzatziki girl. But today we're serving it with tzatziki.
You're a creme fraiche girl.
I'm a creme fraiche girl.
Okay, you start on there. I just want to rinse my hand quickly again.
Awesome. So we've got some tomatoes.
Righto.
That's just been whole. Some chili flakes, love chili.
Ooh, I love dry chili flakes.
Some salt and pepper. And some oregano.
Yes, oregano.
And then some grated fresh garlic. Fresh is always better.
Yes. Hundreds. And that's as easy. Are you going to toast the little pieces of bread?
Yeah, so we've got our pan going. There's some olive oil over there. So you could toast them.
Do I do a couple of them quickly?
Yeah.
All right.
It's so
You
simple,
just want to give them a little color, right?
Yeah, just so nice and golden.
Yeah.
But I mean, you were mentioning that your son was having a Valentine's dance tonight.
Yes, my boyki is having a Valentine's dance
I mean,
tonight
you
at
could
the
even
school.
prepare this like as a snack before.
Jeez, now we're talking
goes,
fancy, eh? Now we're talking fancy. I would love to taste that though. All right, so these are going to go.
So we've got the garlic in here. A little bit of extra virgin olive oil.
Right. Ooh,
Should do it.
lovely.
And then some balsamic vinegar.
And balsamic. Ooh, I love
Or
the
red wine
balsamic
vinegar.
Or
Yeah.
red wine vinegar. Great.